working out with Jordan right now. Simply flawless. Oh my god! Oh my god! I am shaking right now. I am shaking. Oh my god! 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 So you're gonna blow out my eardrums. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so beautiful! Oh! Oh! I'm crying. I am crying right now. I'm gonna have a breakdown. I'm trying to tweet with one hand. This is not working too well. I can't even, oh my god. Oh my god, I just love him so much. He's so beautiful. Gotta calm down. I can't look at him. I can't even tweet. I am shaking right now. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just like, I'm just like, I am crying right now. I am tearing up. Oh my god. He got such a huge pop, and then it's quiet for him, and now they're cheering for him like crazy again. What's up, guys? Jamie Calloway here, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction to The Undertaker being on Raw this past Monday. When I played it back to myself, I sounded like the biggest dumbass ever, and I was just embarrassed, but I put it up anyway for you guys because you wanted it. So anyway, follow me on Twitter and like me on my Facebook fan page. Feel free to post pictures, videos, stuff you want me to see, have a conversation with me on there. Treat it as you would with your favorite wrestler. Say your favorite wrestler is Taker or Cena or whoever it is. Treat it as if you would with them. Post, of course, positive things on my page. Ask me questions. And I will definitely try to get Ask Jamie Calloway time up this month. I know I keep pushing it back. I say it's going to be next month, and then it ends up being next month, and I just keep pushing it back and back and back. But anyway, now to talk about WrestleMania. So, it is only 39 days away, depending on when you watch this video. It's either the countdown's getting closer, or it's way after WrestleMania, or the day after, or depending on when you watch this. So, the only matches we have right now are Cena versus The Rock, of course, which has been for a year now that we've known this. And we kind of already knew about Undertaker versus Triple H from the rumor sites. And we were hoping it was someone different. But I'll get to that just in a minute. And now it's Undertaker versus Triple H. And I'll also say the stipulation, because I don't want to ruin it right now in the video. But and it will probably be Punk versus Jericho, obviously. We'll set it up for Mania. Unless they're setting it up, or unless they've already said that they're facing. But Punk and Jericho are great. And no, I'm not jumping on the CM Punk bandwagon, because in one of my unboxing, I think it was from 2008, when he had the SCS group and everything, I got his towel. And most people didn't like him. So I did not jump on the bandwagon. If you don't believe me, go watch one of those videos. But that will be a hell of a match. So will Cena versus The Rock, because Cena never freaking loses, and it's The Rock. So it's going to be one hell of a match. And even though they've had a year of build-up, the build-up is not really good. I mean, I know you can't do much when The Rock's not there, and you can only do so much talking back and forth, but Undertaker's not really there either, and I know he only wrestles once a year, but they only had a couple weeks build up, and already they're making us wanting to see this match. And we did not want to see this match. And now that they put the stipulation on there, and the risks are higher, and the promos that went along with it, and both of them on the mic was just great. And I'm not saying that just because I love Taker. This build-up has been really good. The build-up for Taker versus The Rock, who had Taker versus The Rock. I mean, Taker versus Triple H has been the better build-up, and they've only had a few weeks. And I know you can only do so much with talking back and forth, but you've had a year's worth of build-up, and it hasn't been that great. But I mean, it's Cena versus The Rock, so. But I don't like how everyone's so concerned with this match, and that it might overshadow this, Taker versus Triple H. But the fact that they added this stipulation, I think people completely forgot about the whole Cena versus The Rock thing. It's just so huge, and it sounds like that Undertaker is done this year, that one of them is done this year. I'm really hoping it's not Taker. If he's in pain, I don't want him to keep wrestling as much as I love him. If he can do it, and if he says he can do it, and if he wants to do it, and can go another 2 or 3 years, or however long he can go, then let him go. You know, it's not up to any of us, and whether you want him to retire or don't want him to retire, it's all up to the dead man. And it's making me sound like the streak's going to end, but at the same time, I'm thinking, after 19 years, they're really going to end it. You know, they've already faced twice and didn't lose. And after 19 years, he's just gonna go off. He's the Undertaker. He's gonna go off with a bang, and he's not just gonna be off. They're gonna have a send-off for him. I mean, he is the dead man. He is the Undertaker. He is a legend. They're not gonna just let him go quietly. They're gonna make a big deal out of it when he retires. It's not like it's a jobber leaving the company, you know? It's the Undertaker. I mean, they had to send off for Ric Flair. And of course he ended up on TNA, but that doesn't have to do with this. Also, I would like to share who saw the stipulation Hell in a Cell coming. Nobody. And this has gotten our attention to this match. This is how we're gonna care. I mean, who else really wanted to see this for the third time? Nobody. They're gonna make a big deal out of Undertaker's retirement. And this year, it seems like they're hinting at it, but I know that they would make an even more of a big deal out of it than they are right now, because, like I just said for the millionth time, it's the Undertaker. He's not just gonna disappear. They're going to have to do some big elaborate storyline, and they're gonna let people know that he's done. And the streak should not end. After 20 years, no. Let him go undefeated and retire. You know, every year we want to know who he's going to face, what the stipulation's going to be. And if he can go another year, it'll be very interesting to see who he's going to wrestle. And at this point, I don't think anyone knows when he's going to retire. Not Jim Ross, not the company, not the rumor sites, the spoiler websites, whatever you call them. The only person that knows is Taker. And when he's ready to go, he'll retire. And I was actually getting really upset and teary-eyed because I thought this was going to be his last year, but I know they're going to put on a hell of a match, because Undertaker, who never loses at WrestleMania, versus Triple H, who never loses at a Hell in a Cell. Both their playgrounds. If they're in just about every Hell in a Cell match. If Triple H is not in it, Undertaker's in it. If Undertaker's not in it, Triple H is in it. Or they're both in it. And it's going to be one hell of a match and epic, very epic to see. But my thoughts on WrestleMania altogether is it's actually been a good build-up, and also that last year it wasn't feeling like it was WrestleMania. I mean, when it was Christmas time, it didn't feel like Christmas because it was like spring weather outside, and when it was the summer, it didn't feel like the summer because we had no school. So And last year's WrestleMania was okay. I mean, it wasn't like WrestleMania 9 and 11 status bad, but it wasn't WrestleMania 17 status great. It was an okay WrestleMania. And WrestleMania is WrestleMania, so it's got to be this, massive, awesome event, and it didn't feel that way. But now this is starting to shape up, I think. So tell me what your thoughts are on WrestleMania.